All right, I know a lot of people are ready for this. I was just cleaning up a project table for a quick video, and man, I still got a mess everywhere from the last projects I was working on. All these LED projects for Christmas. You know what you call this when you have wire stuff everywhere? This is a nerd strip club. Anyways, here it is, guys. I literally just kind of finished it up. It's built and it needs to be tested. So I'm just doing a real quick test video to see if it works or if it's gonna go up in flames. Make sure all that extra engineering work I put into it was worth it. And then the full video is gonna take some time to edit and put together as a complete guide. So let's get this EcoFlow battery hack hub connected and see what it does. All right, so here we go with, I think, all the mad science calculations completed. I have the completed version of my EcoFlow Power Hub, which is a battery hack, because what we're going to be doing is getting direct access to the battery as if it was one of their proprietary OEM batteries, but this lets us hook up anything we want, whether it be a device for consumption, whether it be another battery, you name it. It should technically work. The next video, I'm going to be putting it through different scenarios and showing you how you can use this, and we'll test bi-directional power and all that good stuff. Since I just got done building this, this is literally the inaugural test run. So it's either going to work right now and we're going to see it working together, or it's going to fail spectacularly or super spectacularly if we get magic smoke and fire. But I'm pretty confident that it's going to work. So let me kind of demo the unit. Now the full build video will obviously go into everything inside of it, how it works, how to build it, what it all does. So I'm just going to kind of show you the features. We're using an OEM proprietary EcoFlow battery cable, so we know we get a perfect connection and there's not going to be any safety concerns. Strain relief going into our project box, so this is really nice and rugged. Nothing will pull in or out. This is going to be our on and off switch, which is a big feature of my product versus some of the other hacks I've seen, which is just more direct access through a cable. And you'll see what that does in just a moment. Our high voltage output, which is going to be a 50 amp Anderson connector. And this is our high amperage 12 volt output through an Anderson power pole connector. So we have high voltage and 12 volt output all in one unit, so we can add additional features, because not every EcoFlow has this output. But even if it does have it, it may not produce enough power to run some of your devices. This one here will run 20 amps. So the way it works then is we're just going to plug it in. I got the multimeter running because I want to show you the main feature. Here is my Anderson connection that I'm going to go ahead and plug in on the outbound side. And let's make sure our two leads aren't actually physically touching one another, as to create any kind of a short. So it should still be on, I think. Let's go ahead and plug it in. So a nice fit. And just like that, you would think maybe it's not working. Well, you see we do have some minor voltage. You could literally touch this with your fingers. You can touch anything inside this box. The whole point of doing it this way is it's safe. There's no arcing hazard. There's no electrocution hazard. We're using the OEM built-in features with the BMS to not activate our power until we actually want it. And now we don't have to switch high powered through like a relay. We're just doing very small data wires. As I flip this switch, if everything works, we should see our approximately 52 volts or so. And there you go, 52.46 volts. Once we activate the BMS through our switch, when it's deactivated, it'll drop back down, which means that these would have been safe to accidentally short before we got to that point of connecting it. Let's remove that. And real quick, I just want to show the 12 volt side working as well. So let's see if we can get this to fit. I'll have to hold it probably, so let's go ahead and, well, I'll show you that it doesn't work first, right? You'll have to just take my word for it. We should have connectivity right now. And let's flip the switch. And there you go. There's our 12-volt output. So everything is working as designed. Now to run it through its paces, give me some time to work on making a really good video so that it's both a good guide, kind of entertaining, educational, and tells you everything about this. My mental break I took was much needed. I'm feeling much better now, refreshed. So looking forward to coming back at you with some content.